The water was so cold it stole your breath. Not the kind of cold you act through, the kind that makes your body panic. People were shivering, teeth chattering, skin numb, eyes burning from exhaustion. And then someone shouted the words no one wanted to hear. Again. This was not a scene from Titanic. This was the reality of filming Titanic, and it nearly broke everyone involved. Before we go deeper, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Stories like this take time to uncover, and your support helps keep them alive. From the start, the filming felt overwhelming. The movie was massive in scale. Huge sets, complex shots, water everywhere. Every day felt like trying to control something that was always one step away from chaos. The ship set was built almost full size. Walking on it felt real because it was real. Steep decks, narrow paths, slippery floors, heavy metal structures. One wrong step could mean serious injury, and sometimes it did. People fell, bones were broken, equipment crashed. Accidents became normal, not shocking, just another problem to deal with before the next shot. But the most difficult part was the water. So much of the movie happens in water, freezing water, large tanks filled with cold seawater, not heated, not comfortable, just cold. People stayed inside it for hours at a time. Wet clothes clung to their skin. Their bodies could not warm up. Cold slowly eats at the mind. First you shake, then you stop feeling your fingers, then thinking becomes harder. Emotions feel closer to the surface. Now imagine doing that for weeks. Scenes had to be repeated again and again. A small mistake meant starting over. Actors had to scream, cry, panic, and pretend to drown while their bodies were already under real stress. The line between acting and reality began to fade. Sleep became rare. Days were long. Nights were short. Filming often went late, sometimes all night, then started again early the next day. People lived in a constant state of tiredness. When you don't sleep, small things feel big. When you're cold, tired, and under pressure, everything feels heavier. Tempers flared. Arguments happened. Silence grew between people who were once friendly. Everyone was focused on surviving the day. The schedule kept slipping. Every delay created more pressure. More pressure meant longer days later. The budget grew. The stress grew with it. Everyone knew the movie was becoming one of the most expensive ever made. That knowledge sat in the back of every mind. Failure was not an option, but success felt very far away. The director demanded precision. Every detail mattered. Camera angles, timing, movement, water flow, lighting. Nothing was good enough. There was always another take, another adjustment, another attempt. For some, this pushed them forward. For others, it slowly wore them down. People felt they could not say no. Speaking up felt risky. Jobs were on the line. Careers were on the line. So most stayed quiet and endured it. The body can handle stress for a while. The mind is less patient. One of the most emotionally draining scenes was filmed near the end. The sinking, chaos, people screaming, bodies in the water, desperation everywhere. To make it feel real, it had to feel real. The water was cold. The screams were real. The fear was not fully acting anymore. People were pushed to physical and emotional limits they had never reached before. Some later said those days blurred together. They remembered flashes, not full memories. And then something happened that changed everything. One night, food was served to the crew. Soon after eating, people started feeling strange, dizzy, confused, sick. Some began laughing uncontrollably. Others panicked. A few collapsed. Ambulances arrived, hospitals filled with crew members. Someone had put drugs into the food. No one knows for sure who did it. No one was ever clearly punished. The event shattered trust. People were scared, angry, confused, already exhausted. Now they didn't even feel safe eating together. The atmosphere shifted from stressful to tense and uneasy. From that moment on, the set felt different. People watched each other more closely. Conversations were shorter. Jokes disappeared. Everyone just wanted to finish the movie and leave. But the filming continued. The cold did not stop. The long hours did not stop. The pressure did not stop. Some people got sick repeatedly. Others pushed through injuries. Many felt mentally drained. They described feeling empty, numb, like machines going through motions. Even moments that should have felt exciting felt heavy. Weather caused problems. Wind damaged equipment. Water tanks leaked. Mechanical parts failed. Every technical issue meant more waiting, more stress, more time in the cold. Time stretched. People began counting days, not scenes. How many days left became the most common question. Some feared the movie would never end. There were moments when people cried quietly between takes, moments when frustration boiled over, moments when everyone just stood still, staring at the set, too tired to speak. And yet, something strange happened. Despite everything, people kept showing up. Not because it was easy, not because it was fun, but because they were already too deep to quit. There was a shared feeling of endurance. If we've come this far, we can't stop now. That thought kept many going. Near the end of filming, exhaustion reached its peak. Bodies hurt constantly, minds felt foggy, emotions were fragile, but the finish line was finally visible. When the last scenes were completed, there was no wild celebration, no loud joy, just relief. Deep, quiet relief. People hugged, some cried, some just sat down and breathed. They had survived something intense together. After release, the movie became a worldwide success. Praise poured in, records were broken, history was made. But behind every beautiful image on screen was a hidden cost. Cold nights, exhausted minds, fear, pain, stress. Many who worked on the film later said they were proud of what they created, but they also said the experience stayed with them for a long time. Some described it as one of the hardest periods of their lives. Not because the movie was bad, but because the process demanded more than most humans are used to giving. That is why the filming of Titanic nearly drove its cast and crew insane, because when art is pushed to the edge of reality, reality pushes back. And sometimes the greatest stories are not the ones we see on screen, but the ones that happen behind it.